Hi, welcome. We'll start lying down on our backs. Just find a nice, comfortable, relaxed back. So if your legs are out, that might be too much pressure on your low spine. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Take a moment to notice your relaxed breath, just the natural inflow and the natural exhale. And sense where the breath is coming in the body. Place your hand right there. You can close the eyes if you want to. Taking a moment to notice how your body feels. Take a moment to notice the breath. Is it shallow or full? Noticing without judgment. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling the weight of the spine grounding into the mat. Relaxing the forehead, the shoulders, the belly. Nice and easy, start to turn your head from one side to the other. Slow movements. It's not a stretch as much as it is just warming up the spine, the upper spine. Bring the head back to center. Draw the right knee in. Just pull it in a little close, wherever it feels comfortable without forcing it. And stretch the left leg along the mat. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze in a little bit more. Good. Lower that right foot to the floor. Bring your left knee in. And squeeze the knee in. Check in with the hip. Notice if it feels different than the other side. Stretch the right leg long. Take an inhale. With an exhale, maybe squeeze a little bit deeper. Good. Release that leg. Bring both feet to the floor. And then we're going to do some hip rotations to warm up the outside or to warm up the hip. Just as we warm up our body into preparing to do Warrior Two. And then switch directions. Just a nice easy rotation of the hip. Nothing crazy. You can even kind of let the low spine go back and forth on the mat. Nice little massage. And lower the foot to the floor. Take a breath. And then other side. You might get some pops. That's okay as long as it's not painful. Just the hip moving around in the socket. And then the other direction. Notice if you're holding your breath. Good. And as you're ready, just lower that foot to the floor. And we're going to come up to tabletop. So roll onto one side. Use your hand to lift the body up. And then come into table. Just having the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Nice neutral spine. And then one arm up, up, forward, up and back. Just nice arm circles to warm up the shoulder joints. A few of those, and then switching directions. Breathing as you go. Feels nice to move. Bring the hand down, going to the other side, forward, up, back and down, keeping the belly somewhat toned. And then the other direction with that arm. Just notice if one shoulder's a little different than the other. Good, relax that. And then let's do some cat-cows here, just to warm up the whole spine. So start with a cat position, drawing the belly in, rounding the upper spine, tucking the chin in a little bit. You're tucking the tailbone a little bit as well here. Take a deep breath in and out, stretch. Good, and then lower the belly. The tailbone lifts, keep some tone in the belly here. Lift the chin, open the chest, shoulder blades back. Inhale, and then exhale into cat, flowing through. Noticing your tendencies as you flow through. Maybe you feel like super strong in your upper back as you do cat. Maybe you feel strong in your lower back as you do cow. Just try to bring a little more awareness where there isn't awareness. Maybe the belly pulling in, belly button pulling in towards the spine as you go into cat. Maybe a little bit of belly energy pulling in as well as you go into cow. And then a neutral spine. Feel that nice long tailbone, long spine into the neck, and the head is in line with the spine. So just marking that in your mind, how does that feel? Because we'll be doing that in our Warrior Two pose. So the head's not collapsed or lifting, it's just neutral. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Good. From here, come up onto the knees, step one foot forward and the other foot forward. Come to the center of the mat. Hi. And shoulder circles, forward, up, back, and down. Nice, a few of those. Shake out the arms, lift the arms up overhead. Reach up and let the shoulders come up. And then draw the shoulders in. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, take the arms up. You can take the gaze up too if you like. Lower the shoulders. Exhale, the arms down. Good, one more like that. Inhale, all the way up. Shoulders relax down away from the ears. And then exhale, lower the arms. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Relax the shoulders, shake out any tension. Bring your awareness to the feet. Just kind of rolling forward and back, side to side. Noticing your tendencies in your feet. Sometimes we roll in, sometimes we roll out, sometimes we're forward, and sometimes we're back. So trying to find that balance in your feet in standing. The nice long spine, so your tailbone kind of not tucked and not lifted. So the neutral spine that we found in our tabletop position is relaxed. The shoulders are relaxed. Notice that and those tendencies. If you rock your pelvis forward and back, are you typically rocked back or rocked forward in your stance? And then we want to just kind of feel how it is to be neutral. Spine not only lengthening up through the crown of the head, but also rooting down, which really helps to engage the legs and find the strength in the legs. Okay, so let's do Warrior Two legs. I like to stand on the back of the mat to show this so that you can kind of line up your foot, the outside edge of your foot with the mat. And then the heel, same thing, is right up against the edge of the mat. So this is typical feet foundation. If you feel like you need more balance, you can take the foot more towards the center of the mat. And we'll just start with kind of a narrower stance here. Bend your knee, making sure you can see the big toe inside of the knee. Roll the shoulder blades onto the back. The outside edge of the back foot is anchoring down, tailbone heavy, relax shoulders. Roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Raise the arms up so they're parallel with the floor and in line with both legs. And take a nice, easy gaze over the front fingertips. And take a breath. Check out that big toe. See if it's moved. See if the tailbone has crept up. We'll let it hang down like an anchor. Shoulders relaxed. Good. Let's try the other side. Turn that foot in, the other foot out. Make whatever adjustments you need to make so that you're comfortable, your stance is comfortable to be here for a little bit. So knee over the front toes, inside big toe you can see inside of the front knee. Roll the shoulder blades onto the back, lift the arms. Take the gaze over the front fingertips, feeling that connection with the outside edge of the back foot. The heel of the front foot. So sometimes there's a tendency to kind of push into the ball of the foot here. Yeah, maybe you even lift the ball of the foot or the big toes to make sure you're anchoring down through that heel. Good, nice breath. Pull the belly in. Let the energy root down and root up at the same time. Beautiful. So come into your warrior two. We'll start our flow. Take a breath, weight through the spine. Good. Open up the palm, take an inhale. Take the back hand to the back leg. You could take the gaze up or just inside of the arm. Inhale through warrior two. Exhale to extended side angle pose. Good. Strong legs. Inhale through warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come on up. Straighten the front leg, bring your hands to your hips. Give that leg a little break. And we'll do tree pose. So the foot can go outside of the, inside of the leg, wherever it feels good. You know, you may want extra balance here. So the foot can stay on the floor. Bring a gazing point to the floor or to the wall in front of you, just some still point. And the foot can lift to the inside of the shin or the inside of the thigh, wherever you feel most stable. Find the breath. If you come out of it, just smile and say, that's just the way it is, and come back into it. No judgment. Arms maybe extend up overhead. Take another inhale. Exhale, hands back to your hips. Step the foot back. Turn both feet in. Inhale the arms out. Extend the spine, lift the sternum. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. You can do this or you can take opposite elbows, whatever's best for your shoulders. And inhale, open up. And then exhale, fold in here. If your hamstrings feel tight, feel free to bend the knees as much as you need to. Mostly we want to get that feeling of the spine releasing down the crown of the head, so the head's nice and easy. You can give it a shake, yes and no. Bring hands to your hips. Inhale, come all the way up. And then other side. Finding your stance in warrior two. The long spine, the relaxed shoulders, the anchoring down and the lifting up. Good. Inhale, open up the palm, reverse warrior. Exhale through warrior two, extended side angle pose. Inhale. And exhale, feeling the strength of your legs. Inhale, last time. And exhale. Inhale, come back up to warrior two, straight in the front leg. Bring hands to your hips and step forward to the top of the mat. Coming into our tree pose. Gaze to the floor or the wall, something steady. Keep the foot where it is or bring it up on the leg. The side may be different. Just feel free to do something different. Hands to heart or they stay on the hips. You can stay here or raise the arms up overhead. Softening the shoulders away from the ears, finding your breath. Good, bring hands back down to the hips. Step back. Turn the foot in. Open up, inhale. Exhale, reach behind the back. Take another inhale, open up. Lift the heart. Exhale, fold in. Find that nice long spine, release through the spine. Notice any tension that you're holding on and see if you can exhale and release it. Good, from here, come on up with a long spine. Step to the top of the mat. Take a moment to find your breath. Reconnecting. Finding the center. And we'll make our way back onto our back. So inhale, float the arms up overhead. As you exhale, fold forward. Step the legs back through tabletop position. And then feet come over to one side. Just lay down with as little effort as possible. Finding a nice relaxed spine. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Good. With each exhale that you take, observing the spine heavy on the mat. Raise one leg into the air, point and flex that foot, and then circle, and the other direction. Good, spread the toes, maybe straighten the leg if that feels good for your hamstrings. Good, bring the bend the knee into the chest. And then from here, we're just gonna go take a little twist. And you can use this hand to, keep the leg upright if your outer hip feels a little tense or needs a little time, or you can let the hand rest down. Another inhale. Exhale, shoulders are heavy. Good. Use the hand to help the leg back up, and then stretch the other leg up, flex and point, and circle. Reversing the flow of the blood, the lymph, and spread the toes. Straighten that leg if that feels good. Bend the knee into the chest. And then a twist to the other side. Just use the hand to support that leg. And maybe release the leg all the way down, release the shoulders. Take a big belly breath, in and out. Bring the legs back to center. Bring both knees in. Give it a little squeeze. And then feet down to the floor. Rub your hands together. Get your hands nice and warm. Place your hands over your eyes. Just let the eyes relax. We have so much tension in the eyes sometimes. Just letting them sink. Let the shoulders sink at the same time. And releasing that, rub the palms again. And we're going to place the hands over the ears. Let the eyes close, and we'll take 3 breaths here. Good. Release that. Come back to one hand on the belly. Kind of finishing the same way that we started. Tucking the shoulder blades up underneath the back. Letting the spine be heavy on the floor. Noticing the breath. What has changed from the beginning of the practice to now. Relaxing the eyes, the forehead. You can stay here if you'd like to, or if you want to go into a more formal Shavasana, you can extend the legs along the floor. Feet are nice and wide. Heels are about as wide as the mat is. The shoulders tuck up underneath you, so you get a nice external rotation, an open chest. Relaxing with each exhale that you take. And feeling free to stay here as long as you'd like. Namaste.